Presented by PrintKCups.com. Taped live and in color from Studio 505 at the Tribeca Flashpoint Academy in beautiful downtown Chicago, Illinois. It's Steve Gadlin's Star Makers.
When you feel so full of talent and you've got that special pep.
When Hollywood and Broadway are calling you and you want to take that very first step. I'm Steve Gadlin's Star Makers.
You're gonna do fine.
I'm Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. It's your time to shine.
The audience is seated, the spotlight's shining bright.
Get out there, you shooting star, and sparkle through the night.
Yeah.
I'm Steve Gadlin's Star Makers.
It's so loud.
I'm Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. You're wowing the crowd. Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. Yeah!
And now your host, Steve Gadlin.
Space, the final frontier. But that's not the only great thing about space. Another great thing is stars. Welcome to Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. We don't make outer space stars, though. We bring you tomorrow's stars of Hollywood and or Broadway. So why did I even bring up outer space, you ask? Well, it's because tonight's acts are certainly far out. Now, before we blast off in our space rockets, let's say hi to this week's PrintKcups.com studio audience, James and Jean Gibbelin. Singing is like trees. There are just so many types. There's oak, elm, maple, pine, fir, redwood. I could just go on and on about all the different types of trees. And singing is the same way. One type of singing you may not have heard of is called opera. It's a special kind of singing that's loud, but also very beautiful. At first, you might want to cover your ears, but if you listen for a while, you may even feel your emotions. Here's Amber Gerencher with an opera medley.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Oh, do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought 'twas all in fun. Pop goes the weasel. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. The farmer in the dell, the farmer in the dell, hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer in the dell. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. Morning bells are ringing, morning bells are ringing. Ding, dang, dong, ding, dang, dong. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Camptown races sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. Camptown races 5 miles long, oh, doo-dah day. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. See how they run, see how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife, who cut off their tail with a carving knife. Have you ever seen such a sight in your life as 3 blind mice. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die, a real-life nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle went to London just to ride a pony. I am the Yankee Doodle boy.
Amber, come on over. Thanks so much for being on Steve Gadlin's Star Makers.
You're welcome.
As opera audiences would say, encore, encore. Now, when you think custom coffee gifts, think printkcups.com. With custom flavors and designs, their personalized single-serve coffee cups are sure to please clients, friends, and all the coffee lovers in your life. Printkcups.com for all your custom coffee gifting. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
What's the attraction at Tilted Kilt Pub and Eatery? It's more than our 30 draft and bottled beers or our mouth-watering menu. It's the best-looking sports pub you've ever seen. Tilted Kilt Pub and Eatery. A cold beer never looked so good.
It's the Smarty Pants Balloon Kit.
You get the pump. You get the book. You get the balloons. You get everything to make everything. A dog, a cat, this hat, a monkey, a sword, a mouse, even this house. You get everything to make everything. Be more fun at work. Be more fun at school. Be more fun at parties. You get everything to make everything. Order now and receive double the balloons.
You learn by doing. The great thing that you guys do here at Flashpoint is exactly that.
I don't think you could be here for too long without the sort of infectious nature of everyone being hungry to learn.
Tribeca Flashpoint is set up in a way where the whole direction of the school is preparing the students for the real world.
Show people that you're willing to do anything for what you want to do. No fear, no greed, no envy.
Have you ever heard of poetry before? I bet you have. When you're listening to words that rhyme and have a beat, but you don't hear any music, well, that's poetry. People like poems because they sound smooth and help them relax. But did you know that poems can make you laugh too? Here's Jamie Black with his special kind of poetry, comedy poetry.
I'm going to do some of my abstract poetry for you today. When I go downtown, I take a CTA train. This is very useful, especially if it rains. It keeps me warm and safe and dry. I go to a deli and order corned beef on rye, marbled if they've got it, and with sauerkraut. I have to hold in my belly so it doesn't poof out. I'm supposed to be fit and trim and svelte so that when women see me, they start to melt. 6'2", with a Mustang convertible. All this and money would make me very flirtable. But I'm short, not tall, and drive a 4-door sedan. Don't laugh because you think I'm less of a man. I'm okay with my life, the way that it is, as I pursue my dreams of being in showbiz, where I can write and act and sing and dance. Maybe J-Lo and I will have a romance. We'll hug and kiss and have lots of babies. One of the kids will bring home a squirrel with rabies. We'll laugh and laugh at our crazy bunch and take time off from work to have some lunch. We'll grow old together holding hands and die very peacefully because our funerals are pre-planned. There are so many things that are happening today that it's time to chill out. We've lost our way. When I sit in my tub, it's the best of both worlds. I can play with my Legos of the Golden Girls and drink some wine from Trader Joe's. $3 Chuck is the way to go. I think deep thoughts about what's going on and tell you what I think, and then I'm gone. I shake my head at what some people do. I wish it happened to me so I could sue. I need to be rich so I can sit in my tub and hire a masseuse to give me a rub. It'll happen because I have faith. That's what's going to get me to the pearly gates. But there are plenty of people that might not make it, and there ain't no way that they're going to fake it. You can't get nothing by the man upstairs. All those politicians and their extramarital affairs, and newscasters embellishing about their exploits. There's no city as bankrupt as Detroit, and no statue as scary as the one of Lucille Ball. Take it down now, said the folks at City Hall. It's scaring our children and even our pets. We'd rather have a statue of Bernard Getz. Can you believe that Hillary will run for president? That'll make some Republicans want to stop being residents. This is America. We have a choice. Will it be Adam or Blake's team that'll win the voice? Pharrell or Christina might take it away. Are people still watching American Idol these days? Who knows? Who cares? I might have a fever. It's certainly not because of Justin Bieber. It must be because of all the civil unrest. I just wish we would all just try and do our best. Well, that's the most I've talked about with my clothes on. I'm usually in the bathtub with a little Calgon. I've enjoyed my time here with these movers and shakers. Be sure to stay tuned for more Steve Gadlin's Star Makers.
Jamie Black, come on over. Thanks so much for being on Steve Gadlin's Star Makers.
Thank you. Thank you.
I tell you, your poetry is so entertaining because the rhymes always surprise you. How do you think of words that rhyme with other words so well?
I think it takes a special skill. I got to be really relaxed, which is why I sit in my tub a lot. And it makes me relax and helps me think of words to rhyme.
I can relate to that. I think a lot of my best ideas in the shower. Now, a tub sounds a lot more relaxing, especially with that Calgon you were talking about. What other things do you do to relax, Jamie?
Drink wine. Didn't you listen to my poem?
I did.
Yeah, I drink wine too.
That's great. And where do you want to take your poetry next? Do you have a book of poems that you're working on writing?
You know what? That is a really good idea. I think I will put together a whole book of poetry. What do they call that when you put together a whole thing?
A poem book. You know, interviewing people can be pretty tough. It's one of those skills that takes a lot of practice. Professional interviewers like me can make it look so easy that you forget it's a talent. Oh, it's a talent, all right. And this next performer is full of that talent. Here's professional interviewer Tim Barnes, professional interviewer.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Meet the... Okay, let's try that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Press the Meat, the show where I talk to famous inanimate objects. This week we have a world-renowned activist and trendsetter. Please give a big round of applause for the one and only one of Martin Luther King's favorite ties. So you're one of Martin Luther King Jr.'s favorite ties. What was that guy all about? Right on. What was it like being one of the favorite objects of a famous civil rights leader? That's interesting. No, you can keep going. Wow. How did you feel about the movie Selma, by the way? One of the interesting things about the movie, though, is that your character was played by a British Thai. Is that weird? Okay. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. No, that was great. That was really great. So we're just going to pretend like we're talking for a little bit, just for the B-roll. And yeah. No, that's wonderful. Do you want to do lunch after this? Do you eat Thai? I am so very sorry. I didn't know. All right, 1, 2, 3, and we're back to Press the Meat. I was just talking to the Thai here. I actually don't know. Are you male or female? Is it true that you were once misplaced by Martin Luther King Jr. and he didn't wear you for the famous "I Have a Dream" speech? Did that hurt your feelings? That's very compelling stuff. And I understand this. Something funny happened to you when you were on this trip, right? No, you can sing it. And what did the dog do? Wow, that's very, very remarkable. Can you believe it? And that's the show.
Wow, Tim Barnes, come on over here. Thanks so much for being on Steve Gadlin's Star Makers.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Well, since you're the professional interviewer, maybe you have a question for me?
What's your favorite color?
I prefer green. Well, you know, watching you, I could sure learn a few pointers. It's like looking in a mirror saying, is that what I look like? I'm glad we're on the same page. So, Tim, as an interviewer, do you have any favorite subjects that you've interviewed?
My favorite subject is, what is your name? Because I feel like it just really gets the ball rolling, you know?
That is a good kickoff for any interview. This time I'm going to end it with what is your name, and I'll answer it. It's Tim Barnes. Thanks so much, and I hope you all stick with us. We've got more after this.
Are you one of tomorrow's stars of Hollywood and or Broadway? Or would you like to be a part of our PrintKcups.com studio audience? Visit us on the internet at sgstarmakers.com.
Well, one way I like to show that I like something is by wearing a t-shirt about it.
We all have that in common, I suppose. Looks like we're all fans of Steve Gadlin's Star Makers.
I sure am. I like it so much I bought this t-shirt on their website.
Which website again?
sgstarmakers.com.
Walter E. Smith, marker.
Action. Walter E. Smith designers are unbelievable. They'll come to your home, lay everything out. The results will be incredible.
At Smith, it's all about making your design vision a reality. The Smith designer will be your expert guide through this whole journey.
At Walter E. Smith, Our designers help you find what you're looking for.
You'll find a look that fits at a price that fits.
If you're going to put money into furniture, you ought to get good quality furniture that's going to enhance your lifestyle.
Modern luxury, hand-picked, one-of-a-kind pieces. It's all here at Walter E. Smith. Come on down and see us today.
You learn by doing. The great thing that you guys do here at Flashpoint is exactly that.
I don't think you could be here for too long without the sort of infectious nature of everyone being hungry to learn.
Tribeca Flashpoint is set up in a way where the whole direction of the school is preparing the students for the real world.
Show people that you're willing to do anything for what you want to do. No fear, no greed, no envy.
We all love watching shows about outer space, in moderation, of course. But there's a special type of people that just can't get enough of these sci-fi programs. We call them Trekkos. Trekkos just love to put on costumes and pretend to be their favorite types of aliens. Our next guest is pretending to be a real rough and tough alien called a Klingon. And Klingons don't speak English like you and me. They speak a real mean language called Klingon. Here's Trekko André Brailles to practice his talent pretending to be a Klingon.
Vlupta. Fasnap me sakana ha ma ka. Vlaxis machik yamahe. Machet make la fachet na makna. Vlaxis sepa. Labashit na mahena ha. Lamahe. Valis ne makino hose na pa ka. Valis la makana mahana ha. Malasina kmo hirsin maha. Malasina mahina maha. Kalamasi salamaha, kalamasi salamasni, balaha salamakana, ma farasa nakanaha, lakanamana sanamaha, karava sa, kalamana sanamaha, kalamana si, kalamana hasanaha, kalamasanamala. Ho! 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 Kalamaha Falasana Makina Matana Kalamaha. Kalamas Kalasama Kala Masas Matsna. Kalamansana mahana ha. Hallelujah. And about the kilamate Talamaha Salamak sit the Benitne Hakna ha. Someone let him Hala say hello. Oh, when the McKenna had a him Salama. Hey, holla, salakana, hollow on the makana ka. Ha, ha. Hifik in the malasana mana kina hana mana hana. Bas so lonely to get benesina kinasina. Vasit salamakana mahena sameh. Now, so simata. Just samakana ha lamaha namaha. Hosalapaka salamaha. Salamaha. Ma halama. Halama, 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 hush, 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 hush. Halama, 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 klopta. Klopta. With a maha, when it's in a hole, when a helamaha, klopta.
André Brailles, come on over. Thanks so much for being on Steve Gadlin Star Makers.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's great. You have a lot of enthusiasm for this character. Now tell me, how do you learn a language like Klingon?
Well, it's very exhaustive and in-depth, but something that I've been working hard to accomplish to a T and perfect. I was a little upset that I couldn't do it as perfect as I.
Well, we're all very proud of you. Did you know that we're on Twitter? To talk about our show, make sure you add Tic-Tac-Toe Star Makers to the end of your tweet. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Well, one way I like to show that I like something is by wearing a t-shirt about it.
We all have that in common, I suppose. Looks like we're all fans of Steve Gadlin Star Makers.
I sure am. I like it so much I bought this t-shirt on their website.
Which website again?
SGStarmakers.com.
You learn by doing. The great thing that you guys do here at Flashpoint is exactly that.
I don't think you could be here for too long without the sort of infectious nature of everyone being hungry to learn.
Tribeca Flashpoint is set up in a way where the whole direction of the school is preparing the students for the real world.
Show people that you're willing to do anything for what you want to do. No fear, no greed, no envy.
That brings another episode of Steve Gadlin Star Makers to a close. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure and come back next week for another batch of tomorrow's stars of Hollywood and/or Broadway. Oh, the acts tonight were really great. Would you look at the time, though it's getting late. I hope to see you next time. See you next time. I hope to see you again. Well, the world is such a scary place, and I find peace when I see your face. I hope to see you next time. See you next time. I hope to see you again. We're born, then we die, and in between is a cacophony of chaos. What does it mean? I hope to see you next time. See you next time. I hope to see you again. Yes, I hope to see you again. Remember to dream big and do awesome things. This is Steve Gadlin saying, see you next time.